is not acceptable. People cannot just say that because we want to eat, we have to go to the mine. No, that cannot be done. We are not living in a banana republic. The law must be obeyed. Because if I'm living in my house here, this lease has been given to me. Someone just cannot walk in to say, I also want somewhere to live, and therefore I'm coming to live in your house. So these are all issues that we have to take up with the government in relation to the way forward. What do we do with this galamsey issue? Unemployment and all that, yes, those are issues that we have to look at. So much as we have to look at it to see how best we can incorporate all these illegal miners, how can we bring them into the mainstream? If we can allocate portions of concessions to the leaders, the gang leaders, those supposedly who lead them, and say, okay, you operate there, bring all these people there, and then look at what gold they produce and arrange to buy also from them and all that. Really, we might find a way to resolve these things. But doing illegal mining must not, and it shouldn't be encouraged by anybody, not even the government, no matter what. And the change of government shouldn't give people the opportunity to say, because there's a change of government, we are going to misbehave or take the law into our own hands. That also should not be acceptable. We are living in a society where the law operates, and therefore I don't think this government would also encourage that to happen. And from what they've done so far within them, I know that they are not going to encourage that to happen, no matter what. So we all will try to find solutions to this. Yes, unemployment. Yes, illegal mining is not acceptable. If those young ones who are there want job, we have to all plan together and think together and see how best we can incorporate them into whatever that we can. But and then Asanko also had the same thing last year, where a lease signed legally by the government to them, like Anglo, and then people, illegal miners, also going there with impunity to mine. And I can see why the Minerals Commission, whatever, cannot take these things up. And so we all have to, make sure that things are done appropriately and properly. The new government has not settled. Therefore, like I said, the direction as to how we're going to look at it is also something that we all will take it up and discuss closely and dearly with. But the security will still protect you, and I'm sure that within the next month. I know there were lingerings there, but community-wise, we still have to be talking to the Sarkin Zongo in Obuasi, for example, because I'm told some of the people were Muslims, 7 of them also were Muslims, and therefore, psychologically, I'm sure they're also maybe planning whatever it is. I don't know yet, but if we engage them in the community development and everything, engagement and all that, we should find an amicable solution to that. And at the same time, your community relations also must be backed up so that you can be able to meet them. Unfortunately, I don't know about job creation over there now in Obuasi. How is it impacting on community in relation to work? You cannot create employment for everybody, but your community relations must be heightened in such a way that they will have a clear understanding of what you're doing. It's not just that Obuasi is there and there's money there, and therefore we can develop the whole of Obuasi within one day. People should appreciate these things, and also because investments, the obligations to be met. And so the expectation from the community in relation to Obuasi is a big mine, the money should come to us. Well, that relation, we have to be able to bring education and everything for people to appreciate. What you have to do, you do. Community relations, you do schools, hospitals, and all those. All those things must be heightened for them to appreciate that this is what you do for the community. The royalties also, as it comes also, we should know how it's brought in the district assemblies, the metropolitan assemblies also, whatever monies go to them, what do they use it for the community? All these things must be done for people to know that their royalties, whatever going to the district assemblies, is what they use for. either for roads, for community schools and everything, so that people would appreciate that we are also benefiting indirectly from the operations of the community. I think one thing that you have to also look at going forward when the production goes again, it's the form of what Newmont did, where you set aside an ounce of something in terms of money and then form a development foundation together, Anglo and the community. So you get them involved and then they can decide if you want a hospital, if you want a school, if you want this. And that also will bring in the community involvement to understand and appreciate what you're doing.